Kamikaze drone boats will beat Russia in under 40 seconds. Have you ever imagined the impossible happening in under a minute? Hold on to your seats because we're diving into a story about to turn your perception of modern warfare upside down. We live in an era where the seas have become a battleground of innovation, where the unexpected is the new norm. But what if I told you that a daring new technology could change the game in 40 seconds? Sounds too astounding to be true, right? We're talking about Kamikaze Drone Boats, a groundbreaking development rewriting naval warfare rules. You're about to witness a clash of innovation, strategy, and audacity that's taken place on the open waters. So, without further ado, let's get started. Sabotage on the Black Sea Bridge. Imagine the scene. A tranquil morning on the Black Sea, shattered by not one but two earth-shaking explosions. This isn't a Hollywood blockbuster, it's a real event in Russia. The target? The colossal Crimean Bridge that spans the passage between Russia's Taman Peninsula and the Russian-occupied Crimea. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would anyone want to destroy such a vital bridge? Well, it's not the first time this has happened. You see, this bridge has become a battleground of its own. Those explosions we just talked about, they occurred at precisely 3:04 and 3:20 in the morning. Darkness, chaos, and a daring act of sabotage. It's like something straight out of a high-stakes espionage novel. But that's not all. These blasts didn't just damage steel and concrete. Tragically, a married couple, excitingly embarking on a vacation to Crimea, had their plans cut short by this shocking attack. And let's not forget about their child, who was injured in the chaos. The shockwaves of destruction even reached a woman who found herself partially ejected through her car's windshield. Talk about a scene that no one saw coming. Now let's rewind a bit. You might remember a similar attack back in October of the previous year. The consequences were dire then, and the aftermath lingered for months. It took Russia until February and May to fully restore road and rail traffic from Russia to Crimea. And guess what? It's déjà vu all over again. Russian sources say fixing the damage from this latest attack might take an entire month. That's a month of disruption, a month of headaches, and a month of figuring out alternative routes. The implications here are far from just inconvenience. The bridge serves as a lifeline, a link between Russian forces in southern Ukraine and their supply routes. With road traffic knocked out, things are about to get a whole lot trickier for Russia's military maneuvers. They already have to reroute truck traffic through occupied Ukrainian territory, a logistical nightmare. But here's where things get even more interesting. The rail bridge, a military gem of strategic importance, managed to escape major damage this time. Whoever coordinated this daring sabotage wasn't just going for the low-hanging fruit. They had a plan that required not only expertise, but also a dash of audacity. And that brings us to the million-dollar question. Who's behind this audacious attack? Was it a tactical move by a nation with a score to settle? Or perhaps something even more complex? Let's break it down. Taking out a massive bridge might seem inconvenient, but there's more to it than meets the eye. See, this bridge isn't just a path, it's a lifeline for Russian forces in southern Ukraine. Knocking it down means longer and riskier trips for resupply efforts. And here's where it gets intriguing. The rail lines are still humming, at least according to Russian officials. That means the impact of this audacious attack might be softened, but only by a bit. Beyond the logistical headache, there's a whole new layer of danger. Russian resupply convoys are now forced to navigate worryingly close to the front lines. Imagine those trucks rolling through areas where Ukraine's extended-range strike weapons can wreak havoc. We're talking about weapons with a history of targeting static vehicles, bridges, and crucial roadways. While these weapons might not have a knack for hitting moving targets like trucks, they're a threat that can't be ignored. But here's where the plot takes an unexpected twist. Ukrainian officials initially kept their cards close to their chest, only admitting to the first Crimean bridge attack after a bit of a celebratory delay. Can you believe they even marked the event with commemorative postage stamps? Talk about turning an audacious move into a piece of history. But the cat's out of the bag now. Leaks and behind-the-scenes whispers tell a more intriguing story. Ukrainian sources are spilling the beans, revealing that the attack was coordinated with the Ukrainian Navy. And guess what the weapon of choice was? The drone Kamikaze boats. Yes, you heard that right. These are no ordinary drones equipped with a kamikaze spirit. Ukraine's digital transformation minister, Mikhailo Fedorov, spills the beans in an interview. He ranks these maritime drones as one of Ukraine's top 3 crucial unmanned systems. And the Russian government? They're pointing fingers at these drone boats too. The evidence is stacking up. These kamikaze machines were the culprits behind the audacious attack that rocked the Crimean Bridge. But wait, there's more. That day, Russia made a significant decision. No more playing nice with a 3-way agreement involving Turkey and Ukraine. This agreement ensured safe passage for ships exporting grain from the Black Sea. Why the sudden change? Well, it clearly signals that Russia isn't taking this lightly. The maritime battlefield is evolving, and these kamikaze marine drones are now the star players. So, what makes these drones so formidable? Drone kamikaze boats. In this era of technological marvels, the ocean's power is being harnessed in ways we've never seen before. As drone technology advances, the most notable progression has been utilizing what is known as kamikaze drones. These drones are employed by both Russia and Ukraine. Picture unmanned surface vessels emerging as the unsung heroes of maritime defense, guarding territorial waters with precision and unwavering vigilance. As we've seen about the dramatic Kerch Bridge attack, there's a new player in town: USVs. These technological marvels are transforming the essence of maritime warfare, evolving into the sea sentinels of our time. Imagine a fleet of uncrewed vessels standing watch over coastlines and territories, a formidable line of defense bolstered by innovation. But here's the twist that will leave you in awe. Ukraine is at the forefront of this revolution. They've embarked on a journey of significant development in tactical uncrewed surface vessels, or USVs for short. And guess what? These aren't your run-of-the-mill naval crafts. We're talking about repurposed Canadian Sea-Doo jet skis, transformed into mighty guardians of Ukraine's maritime boundaries. Now, let's talk numbers. These remarkable vessels, acquired through an ambitious crowdfunding initiative, come with a manageable price tag of $250,000. That's a small price to pay for the future of naval warfare. But what sets them apart is their arsenal of cutting-edge technology. Armed with electro-optical infrared periscopes and Starlink satellite communication antennas, these USVs are a force to be reckoned with. But it doesn't stop there. These vessels are designed for the long haul, capable of remote operations over vast distances. We're talking about an operational radius of up to 400 kilometers and a striking range stretching to 800 kilometers. And when it comes to speed, these watercrafts can reach speeds of approximately 80 kilometers per hour. That kind of agility puts even the fastest sea creatures to shame. Navigational prowess is essential in this game. These USVs don't disappoint. Outfitted with advanced GNSS automatic inertial and visual navigation methods, they can navigate treacherous waters with uncanny precision. But perhaps what's most astonishing is their autonomy. These vessels can operate independently for up to 60 hours, a feat that speaks volumes about our strides in unmanned technology. Then, as we all know, security is paramount, especially in the world of military technology. So, these USVs are equipped with 256-bit encryption, ensuring secure communication, transmitting up to 3 HD video streams. It's a level of communication that solidifies their position as formidable contenders in naval warfare. The U.S. Navy is carving a distinct path in the field of USVs, and a notable addition to their fleet is the Seahawk. Developed by Leidos under a 2017 contract from the Office of Naval Research. With a price tag of $35.5 million, the Seahawk is a sibling vessel to the Navy's Sea Hunter. This 145-ton trimaran is engineered to operate autonomously for extended periods, eliminating the need for maintenance or crew. Representing an enhanced iteration of the Sea Hunter, it incorporates over 300 lessons learned from the program to improve its reliability. The Seahawk is equipped with a launcher for 8 Hero 120 loitering munitions, posing a credible threat to both land and sea targets. These drone boats can conduct semi-autonomous operations following directives from remote operators. The Hero 120, a remarkable component of the LR-USV, long-range unmanned surface vessel, acts as a loitering munition, embodying the capabilities of both a conventional missile and a drone. Despite its 10-pound warhead, this weapon boasts an impressive range of 37 miles, effectively complementing the LR-USV's existing arsenal of attack and reconnaissance capabilities. The competition in maritime technology hinges on a delicate balance of trade-offs. Ukraine's USVs present a convincing case if the goal prioritizes cost-effectiveness and speed. Conversely, the US LR USVs stand as formidable contenders for those seeking advanced multifunctional capabilities. Crucial component in Ukraine's arsenal. An essential component of Ukraine's arsenal, their capabilities are expected to expand further with the recent announcement from German arms manufacturer Rheinmetall. They will provide Kyiv with their Luna unmanned reconnaissance drone. This advanced drone boasts a data link range stretching up to 300 kilometers and can linger near targets for 12 hours. However, it's important to distinguish the enthusiasm surrounding drone technologies from a transformative impact on the front lines. As of now, drones have struggled to significantly affect the heavily fortified defenses that Russian forces have established along the extensive 1,200-kilometer front in Ukraine. Moreover, they lack the same explosive potency as conventional air power. Nonetheless, drones have proven to be a valuable complement to Ukraine and its allies' efforts against the Russian invaders over the past year and a half. They've managed to counteract some of the disadvantages that Ukraine faces against its formidable, larger neighbor to the east. From the early stages of the conflict, drones have fortified Ukraine's military and psychological defenses. As Ukraine continues its liberation, these drones are expected to damage Russia's defenses, cementing their significance in the ongoing struggle. And that's a wrap through the exhilarating journey of the waves of innovation and conflict. We're left with a question that lingers like the sea breeze. What lies ahead for Kamikaze Drone Boats? Will these fearless machines continue to reshape the balance of power on the open waters? One thing's for certain. The tides of change are in motion, and the future is anything but predictable. Thanks for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification.